Coos Bay, July 5th, 2009. Commentary from the upper deck. You see more when you look down on life from the upper deck. In the midst of a thing, in the heat of the moment, it is often easy to miss the finer nuances. Zeal often blinds, convincing one that he is achieving victory in his endeavors, when often just the opposite is true. Given a day to reflect, however, and things many times become clear. I first became aware of the Tea Party movement only days before the April 15th, 2009 Tea Party. I immediately decided I had to be part of this. I was astounded when 400 to 500 people from Coos Bay area and surrounding areas took part in the Tea Party. That was nearly 2% of the population. I thought maybe there is hope for America. But just yesterday, July 4th, 2009, a bare 100 people showed up at the Coos Bay Boardwalk. In Coquille, the county seat, barely 50.
The Gadsden flew overhead under Old Glory, and on the ground it was carried along with the signs. Folks said they weren't happy, but they weren't too clear about why.
So, sir, what is your reason for being here today?
Where do you start? Where do you start?
Yeah. I don't think I'm the one to ask.
All right.
Fed up.
Fed up?
Fed up with the government. Fed up with them not considering the people's opinions. I mean, they're getting out of hand. They're just too big. The spending's ridiculous.
What is your, what would you suggest that we do to take care of that? What do you believe can be done right now?
This is the greatest country on the face of the earth, and we're not going to get the help we need from you.
We got to stand up.
Stand up.
We got to, we got to make our voice heard. And it just seems that nobody's listening.
Oh, the signs addressed all of the hot-button issues: the creeping socialism, Obama's lack of credentials as a citizen, the Federal Reserve, and how we're losing our nation through finances, that we want our country back. Those things were there, that we trust God, but not Congress and Obama. We're saying, don't tax me. And we all understand these things. And some folks don't understand cap and trade, but the folks here, some did. I'll not trade my liberty for security, the cry of Ben Franklin. And saying that we're going to remain free citizens, and the youth were represented too. And then there were those who understood the more crucial points.
Sir, what do you have to say today?
A sign says it all. If you can destroy one part of the Constitution, the rest of it can be destroyed also.
And so how are we going to fix that?
He's got to prove he's even eligible for president.
How are we going to get him to do that?
Legally, I guess. I hope. There's a lot of court cases right now.
Yes, there is.
And I hope one of them comes through, and I hope somebody pays attention to it, and I hope that people in our nation pay attention to it.
Thank you. So, again, your reasoning for being here today?
Because people are not utilizing the United States Constitution. I believe we need to go back to our Constitution. There's a lot of bloodshed over this document, and a lot of ingenious people that wrote this document. Start using it, it'll be better for us all.
How do you suppose we can manage to get Congress to once again adhere to this document?
Well, first of all, educate them. See what's going on right around here. I think Congress should start taking notes on what the people are wanting. It's by the people and for the people. Liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you very much.
We don't need your social revolution. We already have a constitution. We don't need the change you bring. We already have the greatest king. Jesus rules. This is the greatest nation on earth. You know, we don't want it changed. We want it back.
Should we tell them we're not happy? Of course we should, without question. Should we tell them that we're keeping our guns and our money? Yes, of course, and our freedom. But mostly we must tell them that we demand that they be bound, those who claim to be our representatives, to be bound with the Constitution, the law that they swore to uphold, and that if they will not bind themselves, then we will bind them. This has been Bill Tomlinson reporting on the Coos Bay July 4th Tea Party, Coos Bay, Oregon.